Hey everyone, and welcome back to another physiology session. Today, we're tackling a fundamental concept, body fluid compartments. Knowledge of these compartments and how fluids move between them is crucial for understanding various physiological processes and disease states. So let's get started. Imagine our body as a complex network of interconnected spaces, all filled with fluids. These spaces are what we call fluid compartments. Primarily, we divide the total body water into two major compartments, the intracellular fluid and the extracellular fluid. In an average 70 kilograms adult male, about 60% of the body weight is water, which translates to roughly 42 liters. Keep this number in mind, as it's a common reference point. This total body water is then distributed between our two main compartments. The intracellular fluid, as the name suggests, is the fluid located inside our cells. This is the largest compartment, making up about 2/3 of the total body water, or around 28 liters in our 70 kilograms man. Think of it as the internal environment for all the biochemical reactions happening within each cell. Now, let's move to the extracellular fluid. This is all the fluid outside the cells, making up the remaining 1/3 of the total body water, approximately 14 liters. The ECF acts as the intermediary, providing a constant environment for our cells. The extracellular fluid isn't uniform, it's further divided. The major portion is the interstitial fluid, which surrounds the cells. This accounts for about 75% of the ECF, or roughly 10.5 liters. Think of it as the immediate microenvironment bathing our cells, facilitating nutrient and waste exchange. The other significant component of the ECF is plasma, which is the fluid portion of the blood. Plasma makes up about 25% of the ECF, or around 3 liters. Remember, while plasma is within blood vessels, it's still considered part of the extracellular fluid. We also have a minor, often overlooked, compartment called the transcellular fluid. This includes fluids in specialized cavities like synovial fluid in joints, cerebrospinal fluid surrounding the brain and spinal cord, and fluids in the peritoneal and pleural cavities. While small, around 0.5 to 1 liters, it plays important roles. Now, let's talk about what's dissolved in these fluids. The composition differs significantly between the ICF and ECF. The ICF is rich in potassium, magnesium, and phosphate ions, as well as proteins. On the other hand, the ECF, including both interstitial fluid and plasma, is high in sodium, chloride, and bicarbonate ions. Plasma also has a higher protein concentration compared to interstitial fluid. It's important to understand that while these compartments are distinct, fluids are constantly moving between them. The capillary walls are generally permeable to water and small solutes, allowing exchange between plasma and interstitial fluid. Cell membranes, however, are more selective, regulating the movement between interstitial fluid and intracellular fluid. Understanding these fluid compartments is vital in many clinical scenarios. For instance, dehydration affects the volumes of these compartments differently. Conditions like edema involve an excess of fluid in the interstitial space. Electrolyte imbalances directly relate to the concentrations of ions within these compartments. So there you have it, a quick overview of body fluid compartments. Remember the key volumes and the major compositional differences. This knowledge will serve as a strong foundation for understanding more complex physiological processes. Keep studying hard, and I'll see you in the next session.